Hi guys, welcome back to another video, or your first video here, I don't know. Welcome if you're new here, welcome either way. Today is going to be a bit of an experiment. I have never done this before, so we shall see how it works out. I am looking down here because I have my laptop in front of me. I don't quite know how to go about sharing my screen, so I will just join an empty Teams meeting and try from that, because I own way too many books. I realise that. And what I also have on my Goodreads is a separate Goodreads shelf for when I bought certain books from approximately 2017 onwards. And I have a lot of books on each of those shelves. Something that I've been trying to do over the past couple of months is to get to the books that I have owned the longest being on that initial shelf. However, a lot of those books don't have audio books associated with them, and so I don't find myself picking them up. This isn't to sort that problem. Something that I thought would be interesting to try would be to use a style of video that BooksandLala has done called the Closet Unhaul series, where for her, if books didn't end up on her to be read shelf or her read shelf, or didn't get weren't gotten rid of, they ended up overspilling into her wardrobe, or closet as is being said by the Americans and Canadians. Right, I didn't explain myself properly here. What I meant to say was that Kayla from Books and Lala then did a challenge where she read the books that ended up in her closet that she had read a number of years ago. Or, sorry, bought a number of years ago. And I don't know how successful I was in terms of when I started BookTube and how many books I was hauling and how many of those I have read. So I'm going to try and share my screen and then edit it in here in order to look at some of these videos and to aim to read the unread books in it in this month. Right, so I have started sharing, and I'm going to have these videos play silently because I think that splicing in the audio clips is going to be a bit too much. But I know that I've skipped the boat slightly on this because I will have had a book haul from January of 2021, so I could have done that matching where like I read the books that I bought in January. However, that haul looks very, very small given the fact that it's only 3 minutes. So let's click on this. Wow, my hair looks weird with it being so long. Also, I'm so far away from the camera. That's such a small haul. So I'm going to skip through this until I'm clearly talking about... Oh yeah, I'm clearly talking about the fact that I have way too many books, which still is the case. Oh, I'm talking about first one. That's oh, bring up the cover again. Wait a minute. Wait, let's just pause that. So, as far as I can see, This Winter is one of the books that I just hauled, which I can't say right now, but is a book that I've already read. It's by Alice Oseman, so tick. The other one, that tiny little book, is The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, which I've also read. And the one that I held up at the beginning was something like Queer Studies, a Graphic Guide, or something along those lines, which I bought, DNF'd, and then unhauled, or bought and read and then unhauled. So none of those actually made it to my red shelf. Oh, the February one, I clearly tried to do like a clickbaity title on that one because it says February book haul out from my bank account. So let's just skip forward onto that video and see what I hauled here. Wow, I got rid of 50 plus books in February. It looks like I cut my hair again. And as my sister said, I had my mushroom haircut. Skip. Oh, this shirt brings back a lot of memories because it was from a mini festival that was held at my old campus where I used to work. Okay, so those are the first two, and they are illustrated versions of 2 of the Harry Potter novels, both of which I have read. Oh, the next one is Les Miserables. So this one I bought. I don't even think I bought it. I think I was given it. However, I thought that this was part of the Barnes & Noble leather-bound classics editions, which is why I wanted a copy. And what I didn't realise was that it was actually by a different company. And yes, I think it is a beautiful edition, but it doesn't match those classics. Oh my god, I'm not ready to read Les Mis, so I did get rid of that one. So I don't have to read Les Mis this month. Oh, shall I actually make it like BooksandLala did, where any books that I don't read this month I have to get rid of? I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that, but we shall see. Right, I'm talking about that for a while. I guess if I'm scrubbing through it, oh, I clearly talk about how bloody long it is. I guess if I'm scrubbing through it, then I already know what's coming up. Oh, I see another Barnes & Noble exclusive classic, Alice in Wonderland. I have read both Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass, so that is another one that I've already read. Oh, something that's quite nice is that YouTube now sort of splits up videos depending on different topics that you're working on or that you were talking about. So maybe I won't actually spoil myself for everything that I pick up. I'm talking about comics. Where are they? Oh, Fairy Tale. Okay, what volume is that? You gonna show this fine? I can't see. Oh, does that say volume 2? If that's volume 2, I have read it already, so. Blackbird Ironhold. Oh, there was a stack there. Am I going to go through separately? Okay. Pandora Hearts Ironhold, the series. Ooh, Zombie Loan. Okay. What volume? Tagame Bachi, the series I unhauled. Al-Or I unhauled. Was it just that volume of Zombie Loan, or did I haul the entire series in this month? Because that is a distinct possibility. If I did, that's the first book that's on this list. Oh, the Devil's Love Song, was that? I DNF'd that and unhauled the series, and Absolute Boyfriend, I DNF'd that and unhauled the series. So, or maybe I'll put down in the comment section. Oh, From Far Away, that's one of my favourites. Oh, and that's the last book series that I talk about in that video. So, on my own, I'm going to have a look at that to see if I just hauled that singular volume in this month's haul, or whether or not I hauled all of them, because I have not finished out that series, so maybe this is my opportunity to do so. Let's look at March's video as well. That also looks very short because I have one video for both my book haul and unhaul, and it's only like 4 minutes long, so let's have a look at that. Oh, April's looks really short as well. Maybe I could get caught up and then I could do this as a monthly thing. I don't know if I want to commit to that though. Scary. Especially if I'm going with the fact that if I don't read it this month, then I have to unhaul it. Because I do tend to be quite the mood reader. I'm not like... Oh, I've just seen Trumpet by Jackie Hick. I'll just pause that for a second. Yes, I do tend to be quite the mood reader and just sort of pick out what I fancy in the moment. However, most of my reading does tend to be audiobooks, and if there is not an audiobook available for something, then that's why it tends to sit on my shelf for ages. But yes, Trumpet, I think I got for Christmas that year, or maybe my birthday, no. Anyway, Trumpet I got given, and I tried buddy reading it with a friend and it just did not work. Skip. Oh, that's in my unhaul section, okay. So yeah, maybe I did get it for Christmas. Anyway, let's skip forward to when I start talking about books that I hauled. Is that all the books I hauled? Okay, so the first one I can already see, that's The Midnight Library. Ooh, Boy Queen I haven't read yet. Does that have an audiobook? Okay, so Boy Queen is also on my list now. Unless I just want to stick with February. What's the Tea I have read. I really love Juno Dawson's writing. Those 2 books, This Book is Gay and What's the Tea, I think are fabulous resources for people finding out their sexuality or gender identity. Yep, Midnight Library I just said that I read. Oh, okay. 6 Characters in Search of an Author. Oh, that does have 2 other plays in it. I did not like 6 Characters in Search of an Author. The concept was so interesting, but I just didn't like the execution of it. But there are 2 other plays, but am I willing to unhaul that? Right, I'm going to give this a try. Let's see. After I'm done watching the videos, I will pick up any books that I'm talking about here. April's is also quite short. Maybe I could get caught up and do April in April. Yeah, let's have a look. Also, I combined my unhaul and my haul in this month as well. I'm actually standing closer to the camera now. My hair looks so weird. Oh, Drop Dead Monsters, I've read. Okay, right. I'm classing that as unhaul because I did unhaul that copy and I got a new copy. So I'm not adding that to my TBR. I really want to read it, but I'm not in the mood. Okay, let's unpause the video. It's such a weird copy as well. It was almost like it was produced by a magazine. Oh, in here I even talk about the fact that I'm collecting those specific editions of Terry Pratchett's work. So the copy that I did get did match that. Self-Care for Virgos. I really need to finish out that video, actually. Oh, and Red, White and Royal Blue. I've read both of those. Those were both recommended to Virgos. I don't think I ever finished out that video, mainly because I think that the remaining books didn't have audiobooks. So I need to get on that at some point. Stories of King Arthur and His Knights. I unhauled that. It doesn't match the rest of my classic editions, which is a stupid reason to have bought something and then unhauled it, but that's gone. Okay, I Will Judge You by Your Bookshelf I've read, Love and Pajamas I've read, Fabulosa I've read, Fantabulosa I've read, When the Stars Sang I've read, and No More Plastic I've read. Okay, so I can probably skip through all of that. Don't know why I put it all in one section. Maybe by that point I'd already read all of those and that's how I was sort of stacking them. Oh, I'm still talking about No More Plastic, which I've already read. Oh, last one. Yeah, that was. Okay, cool. So that means I don't actually have to add anything. Right, let me get myself sorted. Okay, so it looks like that recording is being saved on my Teams account. Okay, let me find those books then. Right. I think this was all the books. Was it? February had Zombie Loan. I will double check in that video whether or not I just hauled one volume or whether or not I actually hauled the entire set, because so here we have the books in this series that I haven't read yet. So we have 5 up to 13, but I would definitely have to read or reread the first 4 in order to continue with the series, because I remember vaguely the plot points, but I wouldn't be able to just jump straight into volume 5. So I'm excited to continue with this because I did really enjoy those first few. Boy Queen is a novel that I've been meaning to read. I mean, the text is quite big, but probably the reason why I haven't picked this up yet is because audiobook version. I did pick this up a couple of years ago. Maybe an audiobook version has come out already. I will have to look that up, but yes, I could see this working. And then we have 6 Characters in Search of an Author and 2 other plays. I didn't like that play. Why am I... Right, we have Henry IV, and then So It Is If You Think So. Okay. I will also try this, and I will see. Shall we do it? If I don't read it this month, I have to get rid of it. Yeah, I'm going to commit to that. Okay, this is exciting. Right. These are books that I acquired 2021. These are going to happen. Okay, I'm excited. I will see you in my next video. Bye.